Welcome back to our live talk and entertainment show, Virginia This Morning. Classic barbershop harmonies are part of Swift Creek Mill Theater's latest offering, Two Bits, the Barbershop Musical, currently on stage. We'll enjoy an a cappella selection in just a few minutes, but first we talk with Tom With, the writer, the director, and the show creator. We welcome him to Virginia This Morning. It's nice to see you, Tom.
Thanks, good to be here.
We were just talking about this. It is a Virginia-grown creation, so that's really cool.
It is cool. The notion that we started with an idea a number of years ago, and then years later you see a fully realized, polished production on the stage. It's very gratifying.
Does this have the history of starting in 2003? Is that the beginning of all of this?
That's when we first workshopped it and thought it through. This version that we're doing right now has a couple of new songs, 10 or 12 minutes of new scene work and comedy and things. So yeah, we tweaked it up a bit, but basically the same show with some new material.
Talk us through the show itself. What can people expect to see?
I like to call it all-American theatrical comfort food. It takes place in Woody's Barbershop in Lundquist Falls, Minnesota in June of 1959. Young man has come home from college, he's getting married, and he has just found out that the father that he thought was lost in World War II is actually alive and is coming home, and we're hoping he gets there in time for the wedding. Along the way, we sing more than 20 barbershop-inspired tunes. I think one of the most important, fun things in the show, we have 5 human cast members. 4 of them are here today. The 6th cast member is a machine. We have a 100-year-old player piano that has 11 other instruments in it, drums, xylophone, all kinds of percussion, and instead of being driven by the old paper rolls that we used to see, it's computerized. So our genius musical director, Paul Deese, writes all the arrangements for this Nickelodeon to play, and that's the orchestra for the entire show, live on stage. You watch this thing play all these tunes.
And does this other character, does this other actor, so to speak, get a little temperamental?
He actually answers questions. They ask him things, and Nikki the Nickelodeon will answer in a musical phrase that people recognize that answers the question. Okay. So for instance, you know why Danny came home, right? And Nikki goes, da, 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 because he's getting married. It's a whole lot of fun, I think very ingenious, and the audiences love it, and so do I.
We were just seeing a shot of the talent that's with us in studio, and we've heard a couple samples this morning. We're going to hear a full-length sample coming up. What are they going to sing for us?
I'm not going to tell you the title, because the title is the joke. We'll call it Willard's Lament. They get a phone call from a customer with a bad haircut, not done at this barbershop, and he's complaining. And finally, the guys sing a little response to his lament that's very funny. It gets a huge laugh every night.
So as the kids would say, we have a spoiler alert.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, you got to wait and see what it is. Now, Tom, we were talking, too, about getting this production together, and, of course, it opened on the 26th. Mm-hmm. Great reviews.
Yep, terrific reviews. It looks great, it sounds great, the critics are loving it. The stage is full of vintage barbershop stuff. I have 2 beautiful 1930s barber chairs, all the back stations with the compartments for the shaving mugs and the old towel steamer and things like that. It's very authentic looking. Really takes my age group back to our childhoods, but for other people it's just a vintage look that's very impressive, I think.
Was it a walk in the park putting all that together?
No walks, no walks, running through the park like a crazy person. It takes a lot to put a show like this together, especially when you're doing it from scratch. All of the arranging every song, original arrangements at the mill, some original music, some of it classic barbershop tunes, a lot of comic novelty songs that are a hoot and a holler, as we say. So yeah, something for everybody, and the audiences are having a ball.
And you mentioned, of course, the new integration of the new songs now. What's it like going to this point and being able to add that flavor in from having started it so long ago?
It's very gratifying, especially once you've seen the show with an audience and how they're responding. Then to be able to say, you know what, I could slip in a little more on this or that, or tweak it here and there, and that could use a song in that spot to lighten things up, or whatever. Seeing it with an audience is all the difference in the world. And the first time around let us do that, and this time we're just very, very happy with how it's come out.
Do you have a tendency as a director to then want to continue tweaking it as it goes through its run?
Not so much. the fellow who directed me at Swift Creek Mill for years, Buddy Callahan, used to say, every few weeks I watch the show just so I can take out the actors' improvements. Things can stray a little bit as a show runs, so you keep an eye on it. Try to keep everything. I got a great cast who are right on the money, so there's not any of that going on because I'll kill them if they try anything. See, they're laughing.
There's that. Maybe they know that you are comical yourself, and that's a good joke. But I would take that one seriously. Tom, thanks for being with us.
It's my pleasure.
Going to share a little information. Swift Creek Mill Theater's new show, Two Bits, the Barbershop Musical, is on stage now, continuing through Saturday, May 16th. All shows are held at 17401 Jefferson Davis Highway in Colonial Heights. There at the theater. For schedule and ticket information, head online to our website, WTVR.com/VTM.